Top of the morning, everybody. It's a little bit cool this morning, but it seemed like perfect opportune time to get the chainsaw out for me. Anytime it gets above 40, I'm not going to touch the chainsaw. It's too hot for me. We had a rather rude awakening this morning. It was about 0400. Apparently, someone forgot to unplug the compressor, which was sitting in the bedroom floor. And she finally leaked enough air that it kicked on at 4 o'clock this morning, and I came out from the bed like no man. It was very interesting. Dogs came out of their skin. Of course, they're always that way anyway. But man can be beside himself coming out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning with an air compressor going off in the room, trying to figure out what in the world is going on. I think everybody has discovered that I am outside hiding over here, and they are making their way over. We're going to work on this garden area a little bit today, see if we can't get some of these trees behind me cut up and get some of these stumps moved and some of these trees piled. Depending upon how much time I get involved in it, I may or may not get some firewood cut up out of it also. But it will go in the firewood pile, which we have right over there. Sun's pretty bright, but you can't see it. There's still probably 20-30 trees piled up over there. But we'll get started on this. We'll go get some chainsaws out and sharpened up, fueled up, and ready to go, and get the tractor warmed up, and we'll get started on this. All right, guys, we got our, well, I say we. I hadn't quite seen Angela much yet this morning. I don't think she's been out of bed long. Somewhat typical. But I got my safety gear. I got my old 311 out. Got her fueled up, oiled up, sharpened, ready to go. I'm gonna buck some of these stumps off these logs back here. We took all these down with the track hoe late spring 17, early summer. Might have been even late summer. I don't remember. I don't even know what day it is half the time. But anywho, we're going to start working on getting this garden area clear and follow along. It don't take too long to figure out just how overdressed you are when it's 30 degrees around the chainsaw. And that's why if it's over 40, I don't like to get one out. We got several of these bumped off here. We're gonna move this camera, go get the tractor warmed up, start hauling some of these stumps out and slicing these logs down and getting them stacked over here in the future firewood pile. We keep all of our hardwoods over here for our firewood. We'll take any of the pine or scrap wood junk and we'll cut it up and burn it in the outside fire pit. And then we'll separate and keep all of our cedar posts in a separate pile for fencing posts or anything else that we may be building that we need to use some cedar on. And we utilize every bit of it. We've got a chipper. When we get down on our small stuff, we can actually chip 4-inch stuff in our chipper. But if you're like me, 4 inches firewood size too. So 2-inch stuff, branches, all that, we'll chip. We'll get to save all that for the garden. Just another chore on the list. They never go away. We'll get this set up and go get the tractor warmed up, start moving some of these stumps out of here. got a couple of trees drug up here. We're fixing to buck them up into firewood and just kind of get them out of the way. It's just a little smaller tree here, and so I can start my little old brush pile of everything we need to burn if we can ever get the weather to cooperate. There's Mr. Leo's been out working. Either that or hiding somewhere and taking a nap. Bunch of crazy dogs. Leo thinks he can play with them little bitty puppies. It's almost easy, Leo. It's almost. Leo, be gentle, buddy. Mr. Leo will actually turn 1 on February 4th, so we're coming up on his birthday. And we've noticed that Miss B's starting to have a little bit of discharge. So she's getting real close. Be gentle, big guy. We are starting to draw the day to an end. The sun is making its way over and setting in the west. So, excuse me, it's almost time to feed some critters. I'm just going to show you real quick kind of what I got done back here. Believe it or not, I accomplished quite a bit in the garden area back here. I think one more good day, we'll probably knock all that out and be ready to start disking that up and picking up rocks. The joys of living where we live, we have more than plenty of rocks. So don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and we will see you guys tomorrow.